Yo, what's up? So I wanted to make a small video, hand cam tutorial guide for Haxdash with explanation, with elaborating, going more into detail and stuff like that. And you know, a lot of coaching sessions recently, and it turns out that still many people struggle to understand how Haxdash works, on how to grind it. And yeah, I'm just gonna make a hand cam video explanation and stuff like that. So there's still three methods that you can use for Haxdashing, right? You can use down to release ledge basically. You can use away, and you can use seasick down, right? So let me talk a little bit about seasick down. Seasick down, you can try to Haxdash with seasick down, but you have to claw pretty much. Because if I try to double jump like this, you would have to flick the seasick down and jump immediately, and this is way too much travel, the distance is way too big, so you can't really Haxdash like that. But if I claw like this, I can now press C-stick down and jump instantly. See? And that you can actually Haxdash like that if you want to, or if you're a claw player maybe. I don't know if there's a claw Falcon, but it actually feels very nice. Yo? You know, so this is one method. The other method is down. The method that I don't use and I don't recommend, because if you want to press down, in and double jump, you might SD. It also doesn't feel natural to do that movement. I never liked that method, so I would not recommend it. But again, if you like to do that, go for it. We're gonna talk about the method that I think is the best, and this is away, tapping away. So let's go to the three parts that you need to get good at in order to master the Haxdash. So first aspect is away from ledge, in, and jump at the same time. And it's a very natural motion. You want to do it like this. Flick, you smash your thumb in and away, and you jump at the same time. So this is the motion. Pretty natural motion, feels pretty good to do that. Pretty consistent. You don't have to be afraid that you will SD or anything. You don't have to be afraid about snapback. We will also talk a little bit about snapback in this video. So get comfortable at this motion. The second part is the wave dash or wave dash part, right? Down, right, L. You can also use R, doesn't matter. So we're gonna combine the first section or the first part with the second part. Like this. Down, right, L. Right? Get good at this, or comfortable. Comfortable. Alright? And the last part is a fast fall, because you see that Falcon is not fast falling. So for the fast fall part, there are also two things that you can do. You can do completely down to fast fall, and you can do down and away. So what's the difference? The difference is some controllers, like this controller, has snapback. If I flick the gray stick completely down, it might cause a double jump. I will try to show you. Saw that? I flick the stick down and my character jump. It's called snapback. It's when the stick flicks downwards, goes back to neutral position, but it doesn't go perfectly into neutral position. It goes a little bit above the neutral point, so it causes a double jump. However, I have still, yet again, another trick on how you can outplay that or avoid that, right? You don't have to fast fall with straight down. You can just go down right. So the last part of the motion is after you input your wave dash down right L, you're just gonna do a double flick down right, which looks like this. So we're doing this motion, this, then down right L, and then you just flick the stick one more time, down right or down, it doesn't really matter. It's just important that you get the double flick in order to fast fall, right? See? The double flick is important, and then you try to change it. And the faster you are, the better and the more invincible your Haxdash will be. Obviously, it's very hard on the controller because the thumb has to do a billion inputs. You know, a billion directions. Right, in, down, right, in, down. It's like very hard. But for the fact that I don't play controller anymore, I haven't touched it in many, many years. I can, like, if I would de-rust on it for like a few minutes or let's say a few days, I would be very good at it once again, right? So break it down to three parts. Get good at this part. Part 1. Part 2. and part 3 add the fast fall. So that was snapback, because I didn't completely down and right, because I will show you, if I flick the stick down for snapback, it will cause a jump, but if I flick the stick down and right, it won't cause a jump. Down and right, because it's harder for the stick to snap back, to basically go over the neutral position. If it is in a down and right position, it won't have a much power to like go back upwards. But if you flick it only down, it's pretty easy for the stick, because it's linear, to snap back, to like go a little bit above the neutral position and then cause that stupid snapback stuff, right? So you can avoid it, even on a shitty controller like this. As you can see, you can pretty much Haxdash and do whatever you want. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment. And if you have other questions for a Haxdash, if you need other hand cam videos, please let me know. And take care, guys, as always. Have a good one.